The Angel Elizabeth Jacobs Distinguished Service Award was established to recognize volunteers who have given selflessly of their time, talents, resources, and abilities in furthering the mission of Age Well. This award was given in memory, named in memory of one of our founders, Elizabeth Jacobs, a well-known and respected community volunteer. And many of you know Elizabeth's daughter, Betsy Chanot, who serves on our Ambassadors Committee. We are very pleased to recognize the Reverend Dr. Richard H. Gentzler with the Elizabeth Jacobs Distinguished Service Award for his many, many years of volunteer service and his role in advancing our mission. Dr. Gentzler served on the board of directors for 9 years. He provided leadership as the board vice president, president, and immediate past president. And during his time on the board, his calm, very calm and steady wisdom helped lead the agency through the strategic planning, COVID-19 pandemic, and a major rebrand from Council on Aging to Age Well Middle Tennessee. So we just think about the importance of rebranding to Age Well Middle Tennessee. In addition, Dr. Gentzler encouraged Age Well to partner with congregations for outreach and education, often facilitating introductions. He also increased awareness of Age Well among Methodist congregations throughout the state. Because of his visionary leadership and commitment to Age Well, thousands of older adults and caregivers across Middle Tennessee have received trusted information, helpful education, and assistance finding community services and resources. Furthermore, he is the ultimate encourager and champion for the staff. We are truly grateful for Dr. Gentzler's long-time service, dedication, and unwavering support. And I also would like to recognize Dr. Gentzler's family members, his dear wife and other family members, and those that are here today, his encore colleagues. If you all would please wave. Okay, thank you. Okay, now at this time, I'd like to present the Elizabeth Jacobs Distinguished Service Award to Reverend Richard Gentzler.
I'm on. Good afternoon. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Grace, so very much. I truly am honored to receive the Elizabeth Jacobs Award for Distinguished Service, and I'm humbled by your recognition of my service. Working in the field of aging for the past 45 years, of my nearly 75 years of life, have been a wonderful opportunity. When I started in the field of aging, I was 30 years of age, and I was supposed to tell church leaders what it meant to age. And at nearly 75, I'm still learning and will continue to do so until my last breath. I understand I have 3 minutes. I don't see Michelle, so I'm good because she says she's going to hold up signs to tell me when I'm to. Oh, now I see her. Okay, I'll go on with it. All right. I do value the vision of Age Well. The vision of Age Well is a community where the wisdom, knowledge, skills, and experience of older adults and caregivers are respected and valued, and where helpful resources, support, and information are readily and easily accessible. This vision is in alignment with my vision about aging. It is also the vision that I had back when Beverly Patton, who was president at that time of the Council on Aging, the predecessor to AgeWell, invited me to join the council, to join AgeWell. It is also the vision that I have in alignment with Encore Ministry, in which I serve. And I'm so grateful for their presence here today, not only for our executive director who is retiring, Kent McNish, our new executive director, John Rivas, and we welcome you, John, to Charles, who is our president of the board, and to the members of Encore Ministry who came to help celebrate this affair. I give you thanks. I'm grateful to my family, who told me that I better put things down on paper, because as a pastor, one can go on and on and on and on. And my wife said, Rick, you will never keep it within 3 minutes if you don't write it down. And so I've written it down, I just haven't looked at it yet. But Michelle, I promise I'll try and hold it within 3 minutes. Unfortunately, in our age-denying culture, and we do live in an age-denying culture, unfortunately, our culture portrays aging and growing older as a time of decline, dependency, disease, and disability. Certainly there are older adults that meet these expectations, but most older adults, the population of 65 plus, my generation, are healthy and active, providing leadership, wisdom, service, and the support for their families and their communities. Middle Tennessee is blessed to have an organization like AgeWell that reaches out with its mission, championing informed and positive aging and serving as the area's catalyst for collaborative solutions that impact the lives of older adults, their families, and their caregivers. Back in 1985, the mayor of Nashville at that time, Richard Fulton, wanted to do a study. And so he did a study called PIPS. It was Positive Identifying Positive Solutions. And out of that study, a woman by the name of Elizabeth Jacobs, who was part of that team, who was a pioneer, a visionary, an activist in the field of aging, helped to bring about this Council on Aging, which today is AgeWell, who really helped to intensify both the needs and the solutions in the gaps that were being missed in serving older adults. AgeWell continues in this philosophy, in this mission, in this vision, on behalf of all of Middle Tennessee. This is an organization I have been so very, very proud to be a part. To be with Grace Smith and her staff, outstanding. The board of directors, both the past and the present, people like Steve Matthews, Dr. Jim Powers, Vicki Harris, Beverly Patton, Lindsay Sexton, Nancy Conway. I mean, I could go on and on to the vision of the board of directors for AgeWell, both past and present, who have been bringing about solutions to problems. Ed Cole, back a few years ago, led what we called Senior Ride Nashville. It was a collaboration with other organizations reaching out and making a difference. And today, AgeWell is looking at elder care coach as a whole new vision of reaching out and making a difference into the community. Friends, you're not only sitting at tables celebrating the wonderful sages in our communities, which we give thanks for, each of you, but you are participating in making a difference in Middle Tennessee through your support of Age Well in and of itself. And I thank you for that. Truly I do. There have been members who are sitting here who have helped mentor me in more ways than they can possibly know. And Grace Smith being one, Steve Matthews being another, Jim Schulman sitting right in front of me is another one. Janet Jernigan, who was the executive director, retired now from 54. I think Janet is, but I know she's still very busy. Diane Oliver from West End Home Foundation. People in our midst who are making a difference in the lives of older adults. We praise them and give them thanks. I just happen to be the one that today has been selected to receive this award. But I stand on the shoulders of so many in Middle Tennessee who've made a difference and continue to make a difference. I hope, if nothing else, my legacy for my wife, my children, and my grandchildren is that we can truly make a difference in the world if we're willing to do so. I think the front cover of our little bulletin today says it all, from Elizabeth Jacobs, of whom I am being recognized. If you see something that needs to be done, do it. Thank God for pioneers and activists like Elizabeth Jacobs. Thank you for this honor.